going to take some remembering. You're loud, Odin. Hello, hello. I see people starting to pop on here. Welcome, welcome. On this random Sunday afternoon. I thought, Sunday afternoon. Let's do this. Let's do some spirit, right? I think, hello, Jen. Hello, hello. Thank you for sharing my live. Jen, already, thank you, Jen. I so appreciate your support. She's always on here. She usually kicks us off. I so appreciate her. We are, I choose who to give card readings to the people who are sharing my live. So if you want a card reading, hi, Sarah. How are y'all doing today? So if you want a card read, make sure you're sharing my live. I choose from them. Hi, Cosmic Joanna. I do, when I do spirit led, of course, spirit led is just whoever pops up for whoever is here. I had messaged her. I didn't check to see if she had messaged me back, but I did message Jen this morning to ask her if they were going to go through with transfer day today. So I hope it went well. All right, Miss Amber Wux, I'm going to ask you to go live and we can do a card read. Invitation sent. Let's send some good vibes to Jen. Today was transfer day for her, so let's send her some good vibes. Hi, Amber. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing very well. So I was going to see if you wanted a card read, but there is a spirit here. Do you want to see if you can identify the spirit?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, very good. Now, every once in a while, and this is for everyone watching, I will bring up a spirit. Like when I start describing a spirit, it won't be for the person I have on my screen. It will be for someone else in my audience. I'm looking for a pen. How do all my pens just disappear? Okay, so Amber, this gentleman has a grandfather but dad energy. So think of someone who was on that side of your family. This gentleman is letting me know that he had a job where he got his hands dirty. It looks like I'm not sure if it was a job. He stopped me when I said a job. He had a hobby where he worked on cars. He was always fixing things. He's letting me know he wasn't much for just sitting around and relaxing and not doing anything. He always had to be doing something. He shows me his hands, always had to be busy. And he was always going to help someone. I hear the phone ringing, and yes, it's a phone ringing and not a cell phone. And he's going to the wall. He's being very specific about that, going to the wall and picking up the phone and going to help someone. He lived in a community that had still a lot of his relatives in it. He did not live away from his family. He lived close because I'm hearing that he was going to help a cousin. There was always someone, a family person who needed his help. He's also letting me know that avid smoker. He's letting me know that even towards the end of his life, when he should not have been smoking, he was still smoking. Does this gentleman sound familiar to you?
I think so. I think it's my grandpa. I didn't necessarily always know that he was smoking, but he would hide it in the garage.
So there is talk that he hid it in the garage?
Yes, my grandma would get really mad.
Okay, very good. So that is why it was such an identifying factor for him, is because he was smoking, and your grandmother would get mad at him because he was already not feeling well. He was already having some side effects of smoking, and he continued to do it. Do you know that to be true?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, very good. But you do know that he was smoking. He was hiding it in his garage.
Yeah, when I was little. I'm not sure when I was older, but when I was little.
Very good. I'm sorry. I just think it's so funny. Your grandmother, like, he's so stupid. Do you think I couldn't smell that?
That sounds like her.
Yeah, that's what she must be in spirit also. Is she also in spirit?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, because I heard that in my head, clear as day, just like I hear when spirits give me something clairaudiently, I was hearing that. Um, and then as I'm still talking to your grandfather, the lady who said that is stepping up around him. Now, do you remember your grandmother cooking a lot of breakfast food?
Yeah, she taught me how to cook eggs.
Okay, very good. Instantly, she stepped up, and I just was smelling eggs and bacon. So I knew, I was like, oh, she liked Amber's gonna know her. So this is what we call a 2-for-1. I don't know how often you watch me go live. Do you watch me go live often?
I do. Yeah.
Very good. Then you will see this happen every once in a while, where I start with one spirit and another one just kind of moses on in.
Yeah.
Yes. So your grandmother is now kind of taking it over. Your grandfather started us off, but now your grandmother is taking it over with her message to you. She is referencing that you've been trying to take control of your health. She's showing me, and not just your physical health. She shows me like an all-encompassing mental
Hmm.
health. You have really, she's showing me in the last 18 months, decided you were going to change, and you've started making positive changes in your life, not just physically, but mentally. Do you know what she's referencing?
Yes.
So when spirits step up and say things that I couldn't possibly know, it's a sign they're around you. Also, she wanted to say she was proud of you, and if you've watched me, you know I don't let spirits tell them I'm proud. It's just too general. They have to prove it, so it's her way of proving that. She's also saying spend that money. Like there's something you've been wanting to buy for yourself, but you've been holding back because it was kind of a splurge thing, and you didn't want to spend the money on it. But she's saying spend that money, honey. You deserve it. Do you know what she's referencing?
I mean, I always think about trying to kind of create a business or do something along those lines, or I don't spend a lot of money. I mean, I do spend money, but I don't spend a lot of money on myself, mostly my
Yeah.
kids.
That's what she was absolutely saying. She said, you don't spend money on yourself. She said, spend that money. And she was referencing on yourself. I'm sorry. I was just was waiting for her to give me, because I'm going through the things in my head. I was like, oh, like massages? Nope, not clothes, not shoe. Actually, have you been needing a new pair of tennis shoes?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Because I was going through clothes. Like, I don't feel like that's the what she was really talking about when I was going through clothes. She just put some tennis shoes in my clairvoyance. Like, oh my goodness. Yes, yes.
Oh, that's funny.
You need some new tennis shoes. Amber, you only get one set of feet. Treat those feet nicely.
Oh, that's hilarious.
As I'm saying this to you, my daughter is over there shaking his head. He has really bad feet. And so he did not treat his feet kindly. Actually, the combat boots didn't treat his feet kindly.
Yeah.
She is now, this business you've been thinking about starting is a pretty small investment, and she is asking you why you're not doing it for yourself.
Good. I guess I'm not really sure. I think I get scared that it might not work, or it's money that could be spent somewhere else.
There's always money that could be spent somewhere else. This is her talking, not me. I didn't say that. That was her.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you. This is your, and
that
it's
sounds like
funny.
her.
Yeah, because she was giving me those words to say. I think what is a coincidence, and as y'all know, there aren't coincidences, there's synchronicities. I have just recorded a whole batch of videos because I'm going to be out of town, so I recorded them really far in advance. And it's a series that hasn't hit my social media yet, but it's on fear and stepping into fear. So I just recorded about 10 videos this morning just on this subject.
Oh.
And how fear is frequently our soul calling us to motivate us. It's when we get to lackadaisical, and then we start having fear. And if the only reason that we're being held back is because of fear, that's a sure sign you need to go in that direction.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you, Miss Amber.
Well, thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So today was a video recording day for me. Let me tell you, I did some videos, and also something that I was just talking to Amber about, which is coincidences. You heard me talk about coincidences. I said, if you know me, there's really no coincidences. There's synchronicities. And so it's our way of learning. Like the other day, I was live and I was talking to someone about their puppy. No, I think it was the Divine Collective because I remember the person I was talking to and she's in my Divine Collective. And so we were talking about, I had just all of a sudden popped over to her dog as I was giving her a message about her dog, who was kind of at the end of their life and not really eating much. And all of a sudden, my moderator said, Chick-fil-A nuggets. He thought he was joking. He thought that he was just coming up with that because we had, and this picture up here is one of our Great Danes, and towards the end of their life, that's about all they would eat were Chick-fil-A nuggets. You know, I mean, Chick-fil-A nuggets it takes to fill up a Great Dane, but that's a whole nother subject. And so he thought he was just randomly coming up with that memory. No, that was a synchronicity. That was how Spirit was communicating with him by bringing up a past memory. Because when I said, instantly, I didn't say Chick-fil-A nuggets because I knew what Spirit was doing. I was like, oh, this dog wants some chicken. And the person who I was reading for it had just gone to the store and bought this dog a rotisserie chicken. So when you have synchronicities, when you have things dropping in, that is spirit language. I do have an intro to mediumship coming up September 18th, and those are things we're breaking down. A lot of people who come to most people who come to my intro to mediumship class don't want to be a working medium. They want to understand the language of spirit. They want to understand how their team is communicating with them. They want to learn how their guides are communicating with them, and that's what we learn in intro to mediumship. So come and join us. It starts September 18th. I do have a free class on this Friday, August 29th at noon Central Time, where I will be doing readings and breaking those readings down and telling you how I'm getting my information. We're going to demystify spirit in that. So register on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under events is how you register for that. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. I do choose people from who have shared my live to give card reads to. So if you're sharing my live, that's who I give the card reads to. Spirit led is something completely different. All right, let's see here. Let's give Miss Sarah. Where did she go? I'm going all the way back up. There we go. All right, Sarah Miller. There you go. I asked you to get, oh, Sarah, it's not letting me ask you to go live. I don't know what is up with that. So Sarah Miller, please request to go live with me and let's get a card read going for you.
Sarah said me.
Sarah Miller, oh, there you go. Thank you. I don't know why it wasn't letting me request you. Do you have me blocked or something? I'm not going live with that Christy Godwin person.
I think I have it private.
I thought that's work also. Private does make you not be able to go live. Well, it doesn't let me request you. All right. Again, I was going to give you a card read and maybe we can do a card read in a moment, but let's get this spirit out of the way that's here. There is a young man stepping up. This young man he doesn't feel connected directly to you, Sarah. He feels like he's connected like one out. So think of some of your friends. He is showing me that he had kind of a stocky build, actually I was about to say kind of a nice body. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. I like stocky bodies. He was kind of a stocky guy. He had dark hair, just rough and tumble, showing me kind of a country boy, was always wearing t-shirts, jeans, tennis shoes or boots. He's also, okay, so Sarah, I think that's so cute. You know, Odin has left me alone, but the second he came over here and got all in my face. I think Odin has a crush on you, Sarah.
Hi, Mr. Odin.
I think probably because you always talk nice about him. You're always sending him good energy.
Well, because I'm used to my two boys here are wild just like him, so I am used to little dogs just like him, and they're the sweetest, even though so much trouble.
So much trouble. This gentleman is letting me know that he was a heavy drinker. And it feels like drinking played a part in his passing, like this drinking drug combination played a part in his passing. Do you know who this gentleman is?
Was he kind of younger?
Yes.
I think it would be one of my husband's best friends who passed away.
Okay, very good. Not well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He did feel connected to your husband. I wasn't gonna like pigeonhole that. That's the reason I just said, oh my gosh. Okay, so boy, does this guy have plenty to say. Before I could even finish my explanation, I was trying to sugarcoat what this gentleman was saying, and he is saying, "Don't bother." Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, if anyone doesn't want to hear any bad words, now would be a good time to plug your ears.
Oh yeah.
So this gentleman was known to be a cusser.
A little bit. He doesn't sugarcoat anything.
He does not sugarcoat anything. He's using some very choice words. So like I said, somebody doesn't want to hear some cussing, plug your ears now. He is saying that your husband, he's so sorry that he didn't get his head out of his ass, that he just lost his shit for no good reason, that there was some red flags that you kind of had ignored earlier in your marriage, but it was like one little stressor came to your husband and he just completely blamed you for all the ills in his life.
Yeah. And one of them would be his friend passing.
This friend?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why he has plenty to say about it. I know it doesn't feel like it, and I really hate it when spirits say things like this, but I'm going to tell you because it doesn't feel like it, and I know it still doesn't feel like it, that it was a blessing in disguise because it's allowing you freedom and allowing you to meet the person you need to meet. Now, he is showing me that neither one of you have filed for divorce yet.
No.
Interesting. I think it's going to be you that eventually does it because you meet someone.
Okay.
He is also talking to me about how proud he is of you for working through your emotions, and you held the boundary in love with your husband to change his ways and make the right decision by you. You held that boundary in love. I would say too long, but definitely long enough. And you finally said, oh, yes, I do remember this. It was through all that healing that you were able to move on. And I'm not saying it wasn't hurtful, but it gave you the confidence and the courage to kind of transition and start heading about another path. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Now, let's all help Sarah out right here while she's live with me. Let's determine when she's going to meet her person. Can we help Sarah out? When are y'all feeling? Is it going to be this year or next year? And then I want y'all to narrow down a month. Let's hear it in the chats. Is it going to be 2025, 2026? March. Very good. So Aunt B, Best of Sunshine is saying April. So I love it when that happens because everyone we have February, March, April. So all those are months in a row. And well, some people are saying March of 4 years. I don't feel that. I think it's going to be in 2026. I am feeling next year. And I was feeling springtime. That's the reason I was so excited that people were saying the spring kind of months because I'm feeling 2026 for sure. So everyone is very confident you're going to meet someone next year. And this guy, he's saying, remind her. The reason that you are, because I know it doesn't feel like soon that you're going to meet someone, but it is relatively soon considering everything you've been through. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
So it'd be 2026. But the reason that, and it's like a beautiful connection, and you did that. You made that energy happen by working on healing yourself.
That makes sense.
And whenever and he's showing me, and I'm so blessed to have been a part of that. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of that healing journey with you. I didn't realize that was the case until this guy you just told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're amazing.
Well, I am honored to have been even a little part of your healing journey. And that's what he was saying, that when you felt like you had healed all you could, then you started looking for other resources and you started, making a package of, okay, what do I need now? And you were really listening to your intuition. He is saying now it's time for you to kick it off to the next level. So I'm not sure if there's something else that you've been thinking of doing, but he is definitely saying it's time to kick it off to the next level.
Well, I actually just started going back to school this past week, so I just started last Wednesday.
Very good, very good. So it is definitely taking it to the next level. Well, congratulations. All right, let's do a card read. I forgot we never did that. We just dropped straight to the school. Your puppies are yelling at you.
Yep, it's dinner time.
They're like, can you stop talking to that lady and feed us? Because for real, it's about us right now.
I know,
All right,
it is.
do you want a general read, Sarah, or do you want
Yes, please, general.
general? Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, very good. All right. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, so you know how we were just talking about how his information from him ended on you starting a new direction, and you confirmed that. That's the first card we have here, is the Knight of Cups. So this new direction is going to bring relationships your way. So the fact that you're going to school, I'm not sure if it's in school or the opportunity it's going to give you a new job, something about this new direction you're heading is going to open up that opportunity to meet someone new. You are, of course, this is where you were. You're walking away from that disappointment and that feeling of abandonment. And you are moving into an arena. You can see there's 3 people here working together. This is a sign of friendship and companionship, working collaboration. So is this, is your school going to have like group projects where you have to do a lot of group things? Do you know, Sarah?
It's all online, so I don't think so.
There's something about some teamwork here.
But I do have an opportunity, like each week, if we do like tutoring, we get extra credit. So I think I'll probably just do that just to get the extra credit.
Very good. Absolutely. No, absolutely do that tutoring, because I was like, this is, you can tell I was sitting here like, nope, there's some teamwork, something going on here. That is absolutely it. Do that teamwork. And it's more about, do the tutoring. It's not necessarily, I don't think you need the tutoring for the knowledge. You're right. For one thing, who doesn't love a little extra credit?
Exactly.
But also it's just about the confidence or people you're going to meet there. It's more about that. You are, okay, this is what I was feeling like this journey was. You are being called to really step into your intuition on a higher degree.
Yeah.
So if you are being called to take a class or be mentored or read some books when it comes to your intuition and really expanding that, you are definitely being called to expand your knowledge base when it comes to your intuition.
Okay.
Just the fact that you did all that healing that you have done, they're showing me that you have already gained a lot, but now you're going to feel, and it might not be right now, but you're going to start feeling stuck when it comes to your intuition. And when you do, that's just a sign to do something about that. Read a book about it, take a class, get a mentor. The next couple of months, I'm seeing you being in hermit mode, which is okay.
Yeah.
Probably because you're getting used to school. I used to teach online, and that's where I ended my career, was teaching online. And you will be fine because you're very self-motivated. Just
Good.
Yeah, pay attention to the deadlines. Online instructors, at least I like to think so. I'm sorry, I was tapping into the spirit world. You are going to have one of your instructors that's going to be a little bit cranky. I don't like that for you.
Great.
That's when you just want to become their best friend, and you'll be able to tap. You'll be able to figure it out real quick whenever you're tapping in.
Okay.
Just become their best friend. Be super nice best friend. Am I telling you how to work the professor? I absolutely am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, so we've had 2 for 2. Like I've tried to give 2. Well, I did do a card read, but it's the spirits. They're taking over. Like I was going to just do the spirits, and I was just doing cards, and the spirits are taking over people. They're taking over. That's okay. We let them. Whenever I am choosing people who are sharing my live to all good things coming. That's right, Jen. I just feel a lot of positive energy around you and Sarah. Last year I know that there was some kind of some tough stuck energy around y'all, and it wasn't anything to do about it except y'all just put your heads down and you got through it with a lot of positivity. And so that's the vibration in which y'all were vibrating at, and that's now what you're attracting, positivity. I feel a lot of good things coming both of your ways. All right, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. All right, Aunt B, let's give you a card read. Invitation sent. Let's see if Miss Aunt B can go live with me. Okay, Aunt B, I just requested you and then it dropped. So I'm going to request you again. Just accept the invite. You dropped. Oh, where did you go? There you are. Okay, I'm going to ask you again. Oh, here she comes. Let's see this spin. Hi, Aunt B.
Hello.
Where are you located?
I am in Kentucky.
All right. I was going to do card read, but I have a spirit here. Do you want the spirit?
Yes.
I was trying to decide what energy is this spirit. Feels kind of like an ant.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me describe this. Very fun lady. She is telling me she was the life of the party. Like everywhere she went, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also showing me that she could be a little bit drama.
Drama.
Yes, just her. I was going to say she could be a little bit emotional, but she would sometimes exaggerate things or blow things out of proportion, but she always had a good heart. She is someone who was showing me that she liked music. She liked things. She never sat down. She's just moving. She's been all over the place. Let's go. Let's go. It should have made me crazy because I have to have my downtime. Does this lady sound familiar to you?
Yes, she does.
And who
Sounds
is
like
it?
my mom's best friend.
Ah, okay. Very good. So that would be that aunt energy. You are very correct that whenever our parents' best friends will come through with the uncle or the aunt vibe. Now, your mom is still on planet?
No.
Dang it. I was hoping you would say yes, because the first person, when I first tapped the spirit world, I felt mom, but I thought, is it? And so when that happens, like they're so close together. So they spent all of their time together.
They did. I actually live I called her my aunt, in her daughter's house. And I live with, actually both of her kids and my nieces and nephews. And
Very good. So that is why I was struggling. I'm telling you, because I don't know if you saw, it's like, I'm trying to figure out this relationship. I actually said that because I kept feeling mom, but I was also hearing aunt. And it's because I have both of them. And now these spirits are snaking me today. Have you been watching for a little while? This happened earlier. I had two spirits step up.
no, I actually just hopped on about 10 minutes ago.
Yes. So the first person today, I can't remember. It was a grandparent, and then, the other grandparent stepped up right away, just like this. Now, your mom is, of course, switching from your best friend, or your mom's best friend, your aunt energy. I will get from her. I'm going to come back to her, but I'm going to talk to your mom for just a second. Your mom is teasing you that they're raising hell over there. So at some point, you have made that reference that they're raising hell over there.
Yes, I like to think that they play nothing but bingo and the slot machines. That's a joke that we have.
Have y'all already talked about her raising hell over there? And she says she's joking because someone must have referenced, Mom, give me the lottery numbers or something, because she's joking with you. And she's like, if only she would listen, I'd give her the lottery numbers. Spirits don't do that. They don't do that. She's joking, but someone at some point must have made a joke with her. Like, Mom, send me the lottery numbers. I wish somebody would send me the lottery numbers. It's like 700 million or something right now.
For sure.
she's so your mom is teasing me. She's like, because in my industry, if you're trained with some, with ethics, you know that that is not the right way to use your gift. It's gonna be blocked. And so your mom's teasing me. You know that's not the right way. And then she said, "That's a stupid rule, isn't it?" So that's the way your mom would be. She was very funny.
Yes.
She's also letting me know now. Have you been having some health issues?
Kinda, yeah. I've been worried about some things.
Okay, very good. Your mom is saying that you're going to be fine. There are some things you're going to have to do, some hoops you're going to have to step through, but she is also saying that you're going to be fine.
Okay. Excuse me. That sounds about right.
She is. Okay, so she's showing me they're going to have to change your diet a little bit. Have you been thinking about doing that?
I started GLP-1s and all that stuff a couple years ago, and now I look like a raisin, but I don't eat a lot.
Oh, I said, so what is a GLP-1?
Like Ozempic and Mounjaro.
Okay, very good. She is very much, and you said, I was going to say, what she was showing me was the colors of the rainbow when it comes to a diet. So just please make sure you're getting proper nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
She's also referencing something that I just ordered. I thought at first she was, I was like, why is she talking about this? And it's probably because of what you just said. I just ordered something. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're called Gruns, Gruns. And they are like a superfood, but they're a gummy. They're like a gummy superfood.
Mm-hmm.
And she's referencing you need to make sure you're watching your nutrition.
That makes sense. It's very true.
She's also telling me to hit the gym, for you to hit the gym. She shows me you lifting weights.
I used to power lift in college.
Ah, very good. So whenever someone had something, and this has just been my experience from mentoring people, that kind of fed their soul. Once they get back into it, it's more about a mental clarity thing than it is actually your health. That's why she's telling you to go to the gym. Not because you need to gain any muscle mass, just because it would do your mental clarity. You zone out, she is saying, when you lift weights. I lift weights and I absolutely hate it. But you don't. So good.
I used to listen to audiobooks. But now I can't do things as much as I used to. I mean, I'm disabled anyway, but my body hurts.
Yeah, she was showing me, and I was surprised you said powerlifting, because she showed I have some little 5-pound weights over there, because there's this one exercise I do that I just can't. My bicep curls I do a lot more, but these 5-pound weights, and that's what she was showing me around you. So just do something light that brings you into that environment, that makes you feel like you're doing something for yourself, that you're making headway. This is about this part, the lifting is about your mental clarity. Getting the colors of the rainbow is more about your physical health, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. My doctor just told me recently to do chair yoga. I was like, I did not even know that was a thing, but all right.
Very good. So I want to thank you for saying that, because that's confirming what your mom said.
Mm-hmm.
Just your doctor took a different approach on it. Your mom also is saying that she's so proud of you for the people that you've surrounded yourself with, that you have really, you must not have much biological family left on earth, because you have really created a family for yourself.
Yeah, I thought so. It's been kind of rough around here, but I don't know. But yeah, used to be
You're
good.
living with people, so how can it not be rough? You know what I mean?
Well, because I feel incredibly unwanted.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But I mean, my biological family is freaking huge. But
Yes,
not
but do
close.
you have a relationship with them?
No.
Right. So it's more
Like
about
after my mom died, I didn't talk to my aunt because my mom only had one sister. And let's see, mom died in 2018, and I didn't talk to my aunt until 2023.
Oh, wow.
And that was because her aunt, my great aunt, died. And she was like the last of the siblings. And I was like, I'm in recovery. And I told my sponsor, that my great aunt had died and everything. And I was like so nervous that my aunt was going to come up from Louisville to, pay her respects and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to make amends.
Right.
And it made me so nervous. And when I saw her pull in, I was like, oh no. But since then, I mean, we text every now and then. And she invited me for Thanksgiving last year, which shocked me.
Your mom is saying, whatever happened, like it took a lot for you to meet her halfway. It took a lot for you to meet your aunt halfway. That's what your mom is saying. And she's very proud that you did that. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to do it. Also, if you have the opportunity, if the opportunity comes your way to change your living conditions, I would give it some thought because I have been seeing some movement
Yes,
around you. All right.
I hope so.
Let's give you a general card read now. We talked to your relatives a minute. Let's give you a card read real quick.
Thank you.
Of course. We'll just do a general one real quick.
Yeah, things have been rough, especially with my mental health.
Very good. Okay. The first, the card I'm seeing is the King of Pentacles. And that is really about having some prosperity and money coming your way. So I don't know if you're expecting any money. I am seeing some money coming your way. Are you expecting some?
Absolutely not. I'm on a fixed income, very tight.
I felt that because you said you were disabled. So disabled people are usually on a fixed income.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't, and I'm not talking about a lottery windfall, nothing like that. Think outside the box when it comes to wealth. Let me just give you an example of it. Let's just say that someone offers you to live in their house for free because they travel a lot and they just want someone to watch it. Something like that.
Yes, that would be cool.
Yeah, so think of how and claim that abundance. Live in the energy of that abundance is coming your way. And I'm
The last time
hearing,
that happened, I robbed them blind because I was in recovery. That was when I became homeless.
oh, and look how far you've come.
Mm-hmm.
I am seeing, Tara, really?
Sorry, I didn't mean
My
to
dog
interrupt.
just, my hot dog just slimed me. That's really cute there. So I'm seeing that is no longer you. You are nurturing. You are compassionate. You're loving. You're all the things that you always, and it's not like you became this. You always were this. The addiction was covering it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're becoming more of who you were supposed to be. You are going to be starting, and this is what I was feeling, because the King of Pentacles, I said, think of it starting as a new relationship, maybe someone offering you to live in their house while they're traveling a lot. I could feel it was going to be something new coming your way, and not not like a lottery winnings, though. Remember us all, please, Aunt B, if you win.
I absolutely will. I'll drive to Nebraska.
Please come on. And then, but this is confirming the Page of Cups. You are going to be meeting someone new, someone out of the ordinary, someone you would not have expected to step up and befriend you.
Mm-hmm. In real life or on the interwebs?
I was sitting with it for a moment because for everyone watching, I will tell you that all mediums, everyone, and if ever medium ever tells you don't have ego, run in the other direction. Instantly, when you said the interwebs, I knew I had to get my ego out of the way, because if someone mentions meeting someone on the internet, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a scam, it's this, it's that. It does feel like it might be the internet, but I want to, as a human being, tell you to be very, very, very careful
Oh my God, yes.
if that's the way it plays out.
I want to add something real quick. I met a woman on TikTok a few years ago, and we're like really good friends now. And excuse me, she's offered to buy me a Greyhound ticket to go see her in Florida. And she even mentioned that if I needed to run away, I could go there. And I haven't taken her up on it yet. But my niece was like, aren't you afraid they're going to kill you? I was like, no.
I think you might have you like FaceTimed with this lady and done all that.
Oh yeah, we talk like every day.
Yeah.
She doesn't get ready with me every Monday through Friday, and we just talk and we text, and there's a group of us.
Very good. So I wouldn't, vacation, maybe not go and move there immediately without having met her, but why not vacation down there? Why not get away? Why not give yourself a break from Because sometimes that's all you need is a break from your current surroundings.
Yeah, I don't get out much, like literally.
Right. So it would
Maybe
be
like
good.
4 times
It'd
a
be good
month.
to have a change of scenery.
Yes, that would be good. Lovely.
All right. Thank you, Aunt B.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. What are we doing here, spirits? I've been trying to do some card reads. I have done card reads because I've done the spirits first, but we have been having a ton of spirits stepping up today. They just must be partying over there in the spirit world on this Sunday afternoon. They are like ready to go. All right. I want to thank everyone who is here. Just a second, I'll choose someone else, but I do want to remind everyone that yes, you should wander with soul. Let's just talk to you, Miss. I think it's Stella. I'm asking you to go live, Stella. We're going to give her some psychic reading. She just asked me a question. We're going to give Miss Stella a psychic reading.
Hi.
Hi. Hera says hi too.
Hi, Era.
She says hi, Miss Hera. All right. So you are asking about bringing this idea to your boss?
Yeah.
I am seeing it's a very creative and good idea and that you should do that. Now, you were recently you were going up for a new job or something. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep. It happened very quickly. I'm already there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This
Yep, so-
is very positive. This new job.
Okay, good. I was just going to say, Christy's the real deal because she said it and then bam, it happened.
Aw, thank you, Stella. I appreciate you. So I am hearing to yes, present this idea to your boss, and you can move up with this company. I'm hearing they're going to start appreciating you, and more of what they are going to appreciate about you is your positive, peppy attitude. So you must work with a lot of humdrum people.
I would say I'm the most lively, probably.
Yes, I would say, and humdrum people, that's a technical term, humdrum people. You're working with humdrum people, Stella, and they're going to appreciate the energy and the change. So something about where you work, they just do things the same way over and over, and no one thinks outside the box. They're there to collect a paycheck, and they're not interested in making any changes, and you are breathing a breath of fresh air in it. I do want to say, yes, bring this idea to your boss, but don't overwhelm him with ideas because you will have them coming your way. If you overwhelm him with ideas, it's going to push him off. Like he's going to stop even listening to you because you're bringing him so many ideas.
Okay, so really just discern which ones are kind of like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes. I would say, no, I was going to say, oh, well, maybe later you could do it. But no, I don't feel like he's a person you'll ever be able to just overload him with ideas. He knows change is necessary, but change is also difficult for him.
Yeah, because it seems kind of like, they're not with the times with the social media, and it kind of feels like slow a little bit.
Yes, that's exactly what I was seeing. And he knows it. Like your boss does know these changes need to be made, but he also doesn't like it. He doesn't like change.
Yeah, I can understand that for sure.
All right. Thank you, Miss Stella.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Have a good day. All right. So I want to thank Miss Stella. She was confirming that apparently I had told her how she was going to get her job, and it happened that way. All right, so I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. Miss Deliz, thank you for sharing my live. Let's see if we can give you a card read. We'll see, spirits have been all over the place, probably because I'm allowing them. Maybe it's me who's all over the place and not them at all. My moderator was teasing me about that earlier today. Hi, Deliz, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I did not remember who you were until I saw your
My
picture.
picture?
Yes. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do remember her. Have you gotten your media kit done yet?
I'm working on it.
Very good. I had someone, like my social media person did mine. I think she used Canva. I don't know if you've ever been in Canva, but they have
Oh, okay. Yeah.
some templates that are good to use.
Okay. Thank you.
Now you have a fiance in spirit, right?
My baby daddy, yeah. And a friend that passed away. Oh, two friends that passed away.
Okay, very good. Which one of them like to self-medicate?
Oh, not sure.
Very good. Let me get something else from them. I tried to call him baby daddy. He hates that term. Did you know
Yeah.
that? Did you know that he hated that term?
Yes.
Okay, very good. That in itself is part of his identification because I was about to say something about his personality and I was about to say your baby daddy and I was struggling, like I couldn't get it out of my mouth because he's like, no, I was not. I was not just a baby daddy. He loved you.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, well, if you loved her so much, why weren't you already married? And he said, because he was stupid.
Yeah, he cheated on me.
Ah, there you go. So that's why he was stupid. Yes, that was stupid, dude. That was very stupid.
Yeah.
He said, okay, and this was the information I was about to tell you about his personality when he wouldn't let me call him a baby daddy. He is telling me that he really was, him and I probably would have struggled a little bit. He was super arrogant.
Oh, yes.
And I can smell arrogance a mile off, and it is like makes me crazy.
Yes.
And he was arrogant and thought he was all that.
Yep.
Didn't think he would get caught. And then he was actually surprised when he did get caught and you took it so seriously.
Yes.
Are you kidding me, dude? I had sitting with this for just a moment because he was literally shocked that you were so beside yourself and like, no, that will not be tolerated.
Yeah.
Did you know that he was shocked over your reaction?
I didn't. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it, but I didn't know he was actually shocked.
Yes. And was he telling you it wasn't a big deal? It wasn't a big deal?
Yeah, that he was 10 years older than me, so he would say that I had to understand that he needed to know if he still had it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He had it all right. He is apologizing for that and saying that that was so stupid of him. Like, well, he's already said that before we even came across this information. And that you were truly the love of his life.
Thank you.
He's also sorry that, so were you not remembered in the will? It's like you didn't get anything.
Oh my gosh, yes. So fun. So we collected money for his funeral funds, but his sister, the sister that's after him, she kept everything, and it's been 6 years, and she stopped talking to all her family, and she does not like me. I tried reaching out to her for a different reason. She blocked me, and well, I didn't fight for anything. Like, I didn't do anything about it.
Right. I wouldn't have either. No.
Yeah.
Not with it.
Yeah.
He's apologizing for that. He is saying that, I just did a podcast that hasn't hit yet, but we were talking about how people not having a will and not having their paperwork in order just causes the people that they love the most to not get treated correctly and not get what they want them to have.
Yeah.
So for anyone listening out there, please get your paperwork in order. He's also referencing that he's so proud of this recent decision that you made.
Probably quitting my full-time job to be an author, like independent writer. Is that it?
Yep. He's like, you're going to make a lot. And he shows me that you will be talking and we'll have me speaking engagements, but you are going to have, it's going to be a lot of work. And he's telling me, make sure that you put your seatbelt on and you get going with it because it's going to have to constantly pushing. And about 8-9 months from now, you are going to be so frustrated. You're going to feel like giving up and wondering if you made the right decision. And he wants you to know, yes, push through it. You have made the right decision. You're just going to have to push through that energy.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Liz.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait, let's do a card read. Oh, yeah. You have a question? I'm going to give you a card read. Let's do all the things.
Okay. I keep seeing yellow butterflies. And then I had a butterfly decor on one of my bookshelf, and it fell out of nowhere. Like no one was in the living room. Is that anything?
That feels like a grandmother. You have a grandmother that you were close to in spirit?
I I mean, my dad's grandma maybe, but
Oh, great grandmother. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take that. It was definitely a grandmother energy that when you said that.
Okay, okay.
I tried to make it be him and he backed off like, no, not me. And then the grandmother energy stepped up.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So this is a very, very positive read. Oh my goodness. Every one of these cards are positive. The star card is first. The star card is all about hope and calm and faith, and that you have a beautiful vibration. You may be antsy, you may be upset on the inside, but you don't let it show. You really try to transmute that energy to the higher octave and be calm.
Mm-hmm.
You have recently become finding more and more balance and harmony in your life. You're going to start feeling stuck here soon.
Okay.
Are you feeling stuck yet?
Yes.
Yes. Because they're showing me finding a mentor, someone who can really help you navigate this path that you're on,
Mhm.
and show, and they're showing me this workbook I give to my mentor students. So someone who, like, my workbooks are really built on your personality. I do something in the beginning that tells me what your talents are. So my workbooks that I give to everyone are individualized for them and based on their talents. And they're showing me that. So make sure you find someone who is, it's not just a blanket, this is how I mentor. It is individualized to you and your goals.
Okay.
This new direction you're headed in is absolutely the correct direction you're supposed to be going. If you continue rowing the boat in this direction, you're going to have a lot of prosperity and a lot of happiness. You're absolutely headed in the right direction. Like I said, the only hiccup I'm seeing is that you're feeling a little stuck and you just need to find someone who can mentor you through that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Liz.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, that reminds me, I am going to talk a little bit. I don't talk a lot about my mentorship program on my lives. And so when you come to me for a mentorship, no matter what your goal is, I mentor people of all ages, young kids in college to CEOs of companies. And so the first thing I do when you come to me, I was looking for one. I just had, here, let me pull one. The first thing I do whenever you come to me for a mentorship is I run this, let me cover up the name. I run this on you. It's called a soul plan. The soul plan is based on the vibration of your name. So you see these numbers? So now I know from looking at this person's chart that these challenges, they had something that affected them that really changed the trajectory of their life. There's two numbers that when I see it in this challenge side, it gives me pause. One is this 8-8, the other is an 11-2. So when I see one of those numbers, I was like, this person went through it. This person also has an old soul number in their chart. Now let's talk about their talents. They're very emotionally intelligent. They are really good at fitting in anywhere. They have a teaching energy. And when I say a teaching energy, not necessarily standing in front of a classroom, but they're very good about absorbing information and they're regurgitating it in a way that people can understand. So that makes them a good teaching energy, also very intelligent. I could go on and on. And when I go over one of these, it takes me over an hour. So I take this, what your talents are, and I mesh it with your goals. Whatever your goals are, like this person here, their goal is to clarify their life purpose, rediscover joy and fulfillment, break free of stagnation, cultivate an awareness of spiritual guidance, and expand their business. So I take their goals and match it with their energies and create, voila, a plan. So if anyone is interested in mentoring with me, you can book a free discovery call on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. You click on mentorship and you can book a free discovery call. Please have your goals ready when we meet. The discovery call is 20 minutes and we go through it real quick. Also, I do want to remind you that you're meeting with me personally, one-on-one. So mentorship is not free. The discovery call is free, mentorship is not. If you're looking for another way to just kind of understand the energies around you, I start Intro to Mediumship September 18th, so you can check that out. All right, So let's get back to it. Put this away. There we go. I want to thank everyone who's liking and sharing my live. For everyone watching, I have been choosing people from my shared list who is sharing my live to give a card read from, though it seems like we've been doing a lot of spirits. Even though I've been saying we're going to do a card read, we've been doing spirits. Okay, Miss Carol 32, let's give you a card read. Oh, let's see. I'm going to ask you to go live. Here we go, Miss Carol 32. Y'all see me squinting? That's my old lady eyes. Had to make sure. It's like, is that a 32? What are those numbers? And I'm live on my phone, which makes it very small. All right, Miss Carol, I sent you an invite to go live. If you want a read, please accept that. We'll see. Maybe Miss Carol's not here anymore. All right, Miss Carol must not be here. All right, so now I'm going to ask Miss Pat Conzi to go live and we'll give her a card read. Miss Pat, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, Pat, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Now, I was going to offer you a card read, but there's a spirit here. Do you want the spirit?
Yeah.
Actually, there's two spirits stepping up. Are both your parents in spirit?
Yes.
Yes. And how I know that is because first I was about to say, oh, there's a mom energy around you, but instantly this man stepped up around her and I was like, oh, we have both our spirit parents in spirit. Okay. Very good. Now, both of your parents are letting me know that towards the end of their lives or as they got older, I was about to say took care of them and he stopped. Your dad stopped me. You made sure they were well taken care of. You made them feel loved. You checked on them. You made sure that, did you live close to them? Because they show me you
Yes.
popping in and out.
Yeah.
Because it shows me you just popping in. They love that sometimes you would pop over and not let them know you were coming.
Yeah.
If I'm hearing a door squeak, like a door opening, and they just know it's their Pat. They're like, oh my goodness, my Pat is here. They so loved those. And you would always bring them a little treat, they're showing me.
Yes.
Yes. So you'd walk in the door and they would just get so excited over what treat you had with you that day. And they didn't care what it reminds me of my grandbabies. I don't really care what I bring as long as I bring something.
Right.
And no, they didn't expect it, but they so loved that you did it. And your mom is saying it's because that was just your heart. You're so compassionate and you're so loving, which now your mom instantly told me, because I don't know if you've heard me talk to people about what their superpower is. Your mom instantly told me that's your superpower. So when we have a superpower, it can also be what, we struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
And your mom is saying that you need to start watching your boundaries a little bit. There's someone on planet right now that's taking advantage of you. Do you know who that is?
No. I have an idea, but I don't.
Okay.
No.
She said your mom put her hand on her hip. She knows you're very intuitive.
Yeah.
Just have your mom is saying that you're very intuitive. You just don't like to think negatively about people.
Right.
So when you are getting intuitive hits that might be negative about someone, you kind of chide yourself that you're judging them.
Right.
And your mom said that is not judgment. That is you receiving information.
Okay.
You should join my class September 18th. Learn how to get this information. She's also letting me know your mom is saying she's the one who sends you the butterflies.
Nice.
And your dad messes with the electricity.
Kind of figured.
Yeah. Your dad is like, none of those little sweet butterfly things. He's going to mess with the electricity. Now, he is showing me, they're saying be careful driving. You still drive?
Yeah.
Okay, have you been having some kind of eyesight problems or something? Because I feel like this being careful driving is more related to a physical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely don't drive at night.
Okay.
And just be careful. He's saying, have you had your eyes checked lately? I feel like you need new glasses.
Yeah. My I got them last year, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like something off balance. Like I just feel like really out of it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I can feel that. Have that checked out.
Okay.
It feels like it's like eye, inner ear related. It feels like it's here.
Yeah.
I would start with the eye doctor though.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Pat.
Thank you so much.
Of
I love you,
course.
Mom and Dad. Thank you.
All right. So we are flying through these people today. Look at us go. I don't know. How many people have I read now? Feels like a lot. The spirit world is on fire today, I have to tell you, people. What time did I go live? Do you know? All right. Oh, you're welcome, Pat. You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to thank everyone who is sharing my live. Hi, Brittany. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today we went to the busy day. I got up and did some recordings, and then we went to the Sunflower Festival here in Nebraska. It was actually it was just sweet. It was a nice day. It wasn't crazy hot. If that had been a week ago, it wouldn't have been as much fun because, no. But it was really nice. And then we did some more recordings. All right, I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. For those of you who are here, I am offering on a free event on Friday at noon where you can come, and I'm going to be breaking down my readings to tell you how I get my information. So you register for that on my website, Christy Godwin Psychic Medium, under events. Also, if you're here in the area, please come see me Thursday night. Me and another medium named Christy, so it's going to be Christy and Christy, are doing an event together. That's Thursday night, like on 128th and Center. Get the tickets on my website, also under events. Come see us. We'd love to have y'all. I want to thank everyone who is sharing my live. I so appreciate you. All right, Miss Janine. Okay, Miss Janine, I was going to ask you to go live, but it's not allowing me, probably because you don't have very many followers. So on the bottom of your screen are two people, a pink and a blue one. Click on that and request to go live with me. Oh, very good. You were on it, Miss Janine. I didn't even have to finish talking, and you were there. Good for you. Hi, Janine. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing really well. So do you want your spirit that's stepping up?
Sure.
Or would you rather have a card read?
Either one. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, because I was going to say, you were like a spirit, and usually people are like, spirits, yes.
I've never had cards.
Oh, well, let's do some cards for you. Let's do that.
Carol,
Yeah.
she says she can't go live right now, but she's gonna work with me later.
I'm sorry, my moderator was giving me a message as I was. All right, here we go. Let's see what they have, Miss Janine.
Okay.
Okay, very good. All right, Janine, they're telling me that the first card is the Empress card. The Empress card is all about abundance and nurturing, and you are all about people. You're all about friends, and you're all about family. You love to be inclusive. You love for people to feel loved. You have a gift of hospitality. Do you know that to be true?
Yes.
Now, I know that because the card was Empress and then the Two of Cups. But the next card I'm getting is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about having a betrayal, a painful ending. Have you had a relationship that kind of went sideways on you that you weren't expecting?
Not really, no.
They're showing me something happened that was very painful for you. It was a loss, and afterwards you kind of had to take a time out to overcome it. You don't know what they're referencing?
No.
Very good. Well, let's get some clarification. Oh, very good. So the next card comes up is the Two of Swords. So you see that person wearing the blindfold?
Mm-hmm.
It means there's a situation that you might not be looking at for what it is. Is there a
Okay.
situation around you that you kind of blew off, that someone might have been treating you incorrectly, might have been kind of mean, and you kind of excused it? You blew it off, like, this has happened in their life. I know they're not in their right mind right now, so you didn't take it personally.
Okay.
Do you know who it is?
Maybe a
You know,
friend.
I just asked the cards for clarification. I was like, okay, am I on the wrong track? Nope. Then, because the next card when I asked that was the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about betrayal and deception and someone getting away with something. So the Seven of Swords just summed up all three of those cards that were before. How I said there was a painful ending. You were kind of taking a time out and weren't seeing it for what it was. The Seven of Swords is one card that sums all that up. There's someone, I would just pay attention to the people around you. If your gut is telling you that something's wrong and someone's behaving badly, they absolutely are. Do you go to church?
No.
Do you have a good friend that does?
Several, yeah. Mostly my mom.
Very good. The Hierophant card came up next, and it can have a lot of different meanings, but you kind of you lean into them intuitively. So what's going on with your mom? Because
Nothing. She's just 92. She's older.
very good. She been
Parents
I was
each
about to
day with
say,
her.
has she been having some health problems? But she's 92, so of course she's been having some health problems.
She's just finally showing her age. She's been so healthy, but it's finally catching up with her, I do believe.
I do believe it is. Because Spirit instantly made me worried for her. And I was like, I felt silly asking you if she had health problems because she's 92, like good grief.
Right.
So if she starts complaining about something, make sure you are like taking it seriously. Don't say, you know what, she's just getting old. She's this or that. Make sure you're taking it seriously and you're taking her to the doctor. You're making her go.
We make her go. She doesn't take anything seriously.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. That's
We
what
don't make her go. She gets
go.
mad.
I was absolutely hearing that. You make her go. They're also showing me that, okay, very good. A lot of this, your mom's health is really heading in a different direction.
Really?
Yeah, direction you.
She slowed down a lot. I mean, a lot.
I would think so. She's 92. And even though every time I try to tell you that and to make an excuse, Spirit's like, no, we're telling you this. Take it seriously.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Miss Janine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Bye.
All right. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing my live. So again, for those of you who haven't heard, on the 29th of this month, on Friday, I'm having a free event on Zoom. Register Christy Godwin Psychic Medium. I'll be doing readings and breaking them down and showing you how I'm getting my information. Also, if you're in the Omaha area, please come see me Thursday night. Me and another medium are getting together and doing a group event. Christy and Christy. Her name is also Christy, so I would love for y'all to come and see me. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me this afternoon. I am going to go do some housework now because I've been working all day and have neglected my Sunday chores, so I'm going to go do that. I want to thank everyone who has joined me today. Please, if you haven't done so, please click that follow button. I will be putting a live schedule out soon. All right, y'all have a great Sunday.